This might be the worst glitch we've ever seen in EA's history. We thought it was bad when EA employees were selling icon moments secretly to players around the world. I'm telling you, this might be worse. For cheap, fast, and reliable FC26 coins, use MMOEXP.com. The link is down below. And use the code MattHD to get 8% off your order. You can even buy players and packs too. Now, as you guys know, in FC26, the most expensive FC points are 18,500 points. That's the biggest amount of points you can get in the game. And as you can see, right now, that currently costs around £130 there without EA Play. However, what if I told you that there is an insane FC points glitch, which I'm hoping now EA can look into, because this is probably the worst glitch I've ever seen. Now, big thank you to these legends on Reddit for discovering this. There's only 2 countries involved. However, if you're in the country of Poland, you might have got incredibly lucky and were able to get these points at an insane steal. The biggest mistake in EA's history. So EA's biggest mistake is that after purchasing 18,500 FC points for 2 million Indonesian rupiah using a VPN in the Indonesian region, it incorrectly summarized the order and included a decimal point error. Instead of paying 2 million Indonesian rupiah, to put that into perspective, 2 million Indonesian rupiah, I believe, is about £90 on the current stock market prices. However, with a decimal point error there, that means obviously it's going to be so much cheaper. Now, if I put in a decimal point now, as you can see, that goes to 89 pence for the pound. So you take off the decimal point, £90 give or take. You add a decimal point anywhere, it becomes 89 pence. Seriously, I'm not joking. Instead of paying 2 million Indonesian rupiah, brackets 500 Polish zloty, the payment was actually 2,000 Indonesian rupiah, 4.47 Polish zloty. To put that into perspective, that is 92 pence there. Now, apparently the situation hasn't been publicized yet, but after this post, I'll add in the evidence in the form of photos. If EA doesn't punish people for this mistake, it's the end of this edition and the Ultimate Team mode. Furthermore, there are tons of cheats on this platform and EA can't deal with them, which apparently is why the market's declining. Also, apparently according to this article, just say there, this led to people buying tons of FC points there for 500,000, 300,000, opening all the packages as well. So these players have managed to get these FC points essentially for 92 pence. Can you imagine the teams? They've probably opened millions of FC points with this glitch, guys. I'm not even joking. That's mental, bro. Hold on, let me check these prices then. So I'm guessing they've probably gone and bought every single icon in the game. They probably bought all the best heroes in the game as well. And if you're on PC, have you guys managed to play any of these players in a game yet? Do let me know. They've probably got Rutullet. They probably got Cruyff. However, we need receipts of this happening, right? So let's show you the proof. Now, one of my Polish subscribers here did tell me that this guy on, I think it was a kick stream. Now, he, like me, was discovering this for the first time. He did not do this himself. He was actually just showing how people have done this. And as you can see, there is an example there of the decimal point there of 20.3k rupiah and the 4.47. So it literally is happening. And as you can see, 4.47, 4.47, 4.47, 4.47. This guy has gone and bought everything there using this crazy FC point glitch. Now, apparently, according to you guys in the chat now, apparently it's been patched, which is obviously a great thing. But what happens now, though, if we have cross-play on console, are we going to now match these players and they're going to already have these insane mad squads? I'm guessing some of these players in Poland have got some of the best teams in the world. Now, apparently that's how they did it there, guys, as well. Indonesia to Poland, but it reminds me a bit of those like language glitches we had on icon packs last year. Poland was always one of the countries that had a language glitch where like an icon pack would get compensation because of incorrect wording. So I'm not surprised here. Poland is also here. And by the way, I went to Poland, guys, a year ago with UFL. Bloody lovely country. However, they are on it with Ultimate Team, aren't they? My God. Thoughts on this crazy EA glitch then? This has to be one of the maddest glitches I've ever seen. And this is only the start of FC26. What should EA do, though? Let me know. Leave a like for more of these secrets being found. within Ultimate Team. Subscribe as well. Comment down below what you think should be done with these players as well. Should they be allowed to keep their teams because it's near a mistake? What do you reckon? Should there be some kind of compensation? Let me know.